Law 19 of the 48 Laws of Power says, know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. And 50 Cent, he's a prime example of that. If he feels like you disrespected him, he's going to be on your bumper, whether real or perceived, especially if you're somebody he helped out, right? So that leads us to the Big Meech situation. I think he's being petty. I think he's being extra. I don't agree with some of his tactics, but I kind of understand where he's coming from. And this is my breakdown of it, right? Big Meech was locked up, and I don't know what the living situation of his son was at the time, but I'm pretty sure his life got a lot better after meeting 50 Cent, right? And, a lot of people say, well, 50 Cent made money off the show. It's not personal, but dude, at the end of the day, he didn't have to make that man's son into the main character. He could have had anybody play that part. He put him on, he got him acting classes, and he turned him into a bona fide celebrity, right? So now his father gets out of jail and comes out and starts taking pictures and hanging out with somebody that 50 Cent absolutely despises, right? As a grown man, you can't tell another man who to hang out with. I get that. But if I'm Big Meech, in my mindset, this guy did a lot for my family. I know how he is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Ross, look, we hang out, we chill, whatever, but we're not going to make it public. I'm not going to be taking pictures and doing all of that when this man has my son's career in his hand, right? I want to show a little bit of loyalty, and I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. And, it really started when Southwest T took a picture with Supreme's son, the man who allegedly tried to have 50 Cent hit. He already had an issue with that. But you coming out and hanging out with Ross and making it very public was like an extra slap in the face to him. And, he's just one of those guys. He's very petty. Um, he demands loyalty, and you just got to understand that. And I think the problem is these guys, they were making a lot of money. They were bosses and everything like that. And they feel like they don't want to be second or beholden to another man. But listen, this ain't the 90s, early 2000s. You guys don't have the opportunities that you used to have. And I think you'd rather have 50 Cent as a friend than an enemy. I'm not saying you got to kiss his ass, you got to be his do boy, his yes man, but give the guy a little bit of respect. Have a little bit of loyalty to him. You ain't got to cut Rick Ross off, but you ain't got to make it a worldwide thing for everybody to know, because it's like a spit in the face to him. Like I said, once again, he's wrong for how he's doing Lil Meech. He's just caught up in the middle, but he draws a line in the sand. You're either on that side or you're on this side. And being that that's that man's son, he ain't trying to fuck with none of them. I do want to say this as a 41-year-old man myself. I do respect 50's business mind and all the things that he has done, but I do not condone some of his antics. He's too old to be putting all his gripes on the internet. I think it tarnishes his legacy. And I think at some point, you just got to be the bigger man. Even if you got beef with somebody, you're not messing with them no more. The whole world don't have to know it. They'll know it. That's enough. That's my take on it. What do you guys think?